And hello folks, it is I, Kamikaze. I'm here bringing you some more random video stuff. This one specifically, I'm going to make sure that there's no vulgar language or anything that would upset the balance of power. This is about the YouTube cracking down on their advertising procedures. And by advertising procedures, I am more meaning the terms of service that have been around since the beginning of time, which I understand them existing. But apparently they're taking down tons of videos. Well, they're not taking them down. They're removing the monetization from them. It means the YouTubers that generated currency from them can't because they are not advertiser appropriate, which means that the advertisers do not believe that they should have ads run on these videos, which either could be lewd conduct, there could be vulgar language, which is my main concern right there. Vulgar language, sexual content, controversial themes, blah, blah, blah. There's a whole bunch of things that have had them taken down for other reasons. One of the pictures I saw was from a video game, and it said controversial topic, and that just blew my mind. It's just, I understand that YouTube wants to make money. They always want to make money. Everyone wants to make money. That's just how the world works. But when something has been some way for so long, changing it can cause horrible effects. I mean, just the best way I can even explain what my brain is thinking is that I use vulgar language in my videos, but not much, generally when I'm upset. And that's just something that happens. And since I do an unedited, uncensored channel, which people could argue, say, well, then start editing. Well, I don't have the time. This is not my life. I want YouTube to be my life. This is where I want to be in 5 years. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be rich. But I would like to do this and earn enough money to live. If I earned way more money than I would ever need in my entire lifetime, I would still do this but remove all ads from my videos if I had enough money for the rest of my life, just because this is what I want to do. I want to play games with you guys, my subscribers. I want to meet new people, make more friends. I want to have fun, and I just want to record the entire experience unedited, uncensored. That's just because that is what happens in there. Of course, there's always going to be those people who say, really inappropriate words and slanders and other kinds of things. But for me, it's just the experience of the people I run into. Can't control them. The various things that I would think is why not have, because I guarantee there's advertisers that really don't care as long as their product gets put out there. Like if someone advertised their food, I mean, I don't think anyone's going to care about the food. They're just going to be like, I'm hungry now. Doesn't matter where that's put. But I mean, they could have a choice of, any channel. People could have adult channels, as in, you need to be 18 plus because there's vulgar language, suggestive content, blah, blah, blah. And that would make sense because then you could have parental controls for that. And then you could have the people that want to advertise only on family-friendly channels. That way people can strive to be family-friendly and get all those advertisements of these people, and these people. That way everyone can advertise however they want, and then there's more videos on YouTube. Because I don't understand, like, there's people who use vulgar language, content, slurs, and so forth in other languages. Are they going to do the same thing to those? Are they going to go around and make sure that all these other languages are politically correct? Are they going to ensure that every facet of YouTube adheres to these same rules? And I don't see how they do that when there's so many videos that are uploaded every single freaking day. It boggles my mind on how they can pick and choose, and then, I mean, because it doesn't remove them. It makes them so they don't generate money. But if someone's channel, like what happens if someone is an artist, but all their music has inappropriate lyrics? Can they get their monetization removed because their song has bad lyrics? I mean, everything else makes sense when it comes to the fact that there's, let's see, we'll actually pull up that list. La 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 la. Whoops, no, I'm not looking for ad blockers. YouTube cracks down on language, because that's just what I'm going with now. Okay, there we go. Advertiser-friendly content. So it says here, sexually suggestive content, including partial nudity and sexual humor. Violence, including display of serious injury and events related to violent extremism, which technically, I mean, there's a lot of these games like Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I even play Counter-Strike and you shoot people in the head there. Blood splatters on the wall. Is that considered too violent as well? I mean, the inappropriate language, the including harassment, profanity, and vulgar language, that happens even without my control. I mean, the only way that's going to change is if I just do only comp only with people I know, but then I can't make new friends and have them on live stream and all that great stuff. Another one that I can understand, promotion of drugs, regulated substances, including selling, use, and abuse of such items, which people make jokes about it, which, I mean, that's still crossing the line a bit, but it's still the aspect of it, it's kind of black or white there. It either is or isn't. And there's controversial or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, political conflicts, natural disasters, and tragedies, even if graphic imagery is not shown. So if you even talk about it, just talk about it, it's grounds for having it removed. I mean, it makes no sense. If you are blocked through an automated system, it says here that you can appeal to have it removed and so forth, but I'm not talking about the people who get blocked and then, you know, it was a mistake, oops, accidental. I'm talking about the people who end up getting blocked from those videos and so forth, and they could have worked really hard on those videos, and then now they're completely worthless. Because what if the subject matter, I mean, they're just talking about what's happening in the news. You can't do that. Apparently, you can, like a tragedy happens, if you talk about it in a video, done. You can't monetize it. It can still be there, it can still generate views, that's great. But then if your channel, I mean, there's news channels out there that cover only tragedies and stuff that happen. They're just boned. That's it. End of story. I mean, I'm hoping I understand this correctly, but I mean, I guarantee that some of my videos are going to be taken that way and probably going to get some automatically done. I'm probably not going to do anything about them. I'll just generate more videos. There is the silver lining when this happens to your videos. It does not, and I repeat, does not give you bad marks or strikes. It just removes the monetization, makes it so you can't do that. That's all it does. So you can keep posting your videos over and over again, get more views and so forth. You just can't earn money from them. So if you made some super viral video of 10 million views, but when it was at 100 views, it got marked, and that's it. You don't earn any money from it, period. So it's just, why? Why now, out of all this time? Because there's been plenty of time that they could have, like, slowly worked it in, or so forth. I mean, because even this page here is saying that it's changing, and that more and more things are being added in that are causing videos to come down. Not, I keep saying come down, but you know what I mean. So why couldn't they have just set this up to begin with? So that way, I mean, because now there's people who have hundreds and millions of viewers that can't do anything. And what does this do with live streams? What happens if your live stream ends up having like vulgarities or something in it while you're streaming? Is that going to cause an issue where you can't monetize your stream anymore? Because if that happens, then even more people are in trouble. So, because, okay, Counter-Strike is a really good example, because I go into a room, and sometimes I go into a room that's completely politically off the wall. I mean, we have 3 people arguing about, you know, cheese, danishes, and donuts, and they're saying, like, which kind of cottage cheese goes the best with the bagel and Brussels sprout in the corner, and it makes no sense to me, but apparently it could offend someone else, and just because it was in the video, whoever recorded it, it ends up losing its ability. So, and then another question is, when it comes to live streams, you can only have up to 4 hours of editable content. That's what it says. You can edit up to 4 hours of a stream. If you go over 4 hours of a stream and something happened in there, you can't edit the stream unless you recorded it and uploaded it at the same time. I mean, not uploaded it for a later time, and then you have to edit a freaking 5-hour chunk of video or more. I think YouTube is just putting this in a little too late, and this may cause far more issues than they realize. They might end up losing more money than gaining from this. From what I read, there's advertisers that no longer want to advertise on YouTube because of the fact that they may be associated with inappropriate content. So what are they going to do? I mean, I'm going to keep doing what I do because I like playing with you guys. I like making new friends. I mean, it's what I really want to do. I've been wanting to do it for like 6 years, 7 years. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of time I've been wanting to make a channel. And finally, I had friends that, well, here's the origin of me actually getting onto YouTube and actually uploading videos. Actual videos of gameplay and so forth. I have friends in real life. Amazingly enough, 2 awesome people, humans 5 and 6. And what happened was I went over to their place and they told me to play Portal 2. And they were playing the 2-player part and going through that and apparently finishing that, but they had never played the first 1-player version, and I did not realize this. I thought they just thought the game was great and wanted me to go through the beginning. So I started going through the beginning, but like 2 hours later, I'm like, this intro is really, really long. And they're like, no, you've just been playing the game. The intro was done a long time ago. I'm like, why are you still watching me play this? They're like, you don't know what happens. And you are freaking hilarious to watch do this. So they got me to start playing more. They enjoyed more of my stuff because I just said stupid stuff while I played. And when I started the channel, that's essentially, I knew I was going to be cussing. I knew things like that would happen because when I get angry, it just kind of comes out. But I don't want to be punished for it. I mean, if I can edit every one of my things, or even if they have an automatic censorship thing where it goes through videos, like when it goes through the processing, it goes, a vulgar word was said here, here, and here. Would you like to automatically censor these words? Or would you like to not have monetization? I mean, that's even something that'd be cool. They've already got, you know, the freaking scanners going for music and so forth. So why can't they identify vulgar language? Same thing. I mean, vulgar language, drug references, contents, sexualities, all of that stuff. Why don't they just set up a same kind of thing for that? I mean, it seems like there's so many options that they could put in that wouldn't be so just dumb, in my opinion. In my opinion, this is all dumb. I think I got my rant out, and I almost started going off topic, so if you folks have any comments, please leave them below. I mean, this video, you don't have to like, subscribe, comment, do any of that stuff if you don't want to. I just want to know your opinions on what's going on. Because if you've got more information that I don't have, I would love to know. And heck, if I can make a follow-up video on this in regards to what's going on, perfect. That way I can give more information to more people. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next glorious installment of the channel of KahMeh's. Good day.